Hey everybody, welcome to today's vlog post here at Reckless Pixel Images. So this is going to be a part one of two, and I'll get both parts up tonight so that everybody can see. Unfortunately, I'm doing this at night after a long, hard day out in the heat, so I'm a little frazzled from the heat. But anyway, today's topic is personal photography projects. And essentially what a personal photography project is for me is a way to create personal growth as a photographer. Okay, so anybody who's followed my blog for the past couple years, at least 3 years, I've really worked hard on some really intense personal projects. And I've done some that were just easier, a lot easier, but I've done some that, unless you've seen all the behind the scenes stuff, you don't quite understand everything that goes into a personal photography project unless you do them. So it could just be me out doing long exposure photography, you know, out at a lake. If you've ever seen the image of the sunken forest, you know, that's just me out freezing my fingers in the cold air alongside the lake on a December day or November day, whatever it was. And that was a lot of fun, actually. My number one rule for everything that I do when it comes to projects is, number one rule, I always tell the models, you know, we have to have fun. If we're not having fun, we just pack up and go home. So, and it's the same as if I'm working by myself. If I'm not having fun, then I can't do it. I just pack up and I head home. So, you know, like if the weather's bad or something's really just irritating you, well, then you call it a day and you go and you start again. But with most of the projects, they're serious, and it could be me and a model, and we're both very serious about what we're doing. That's why I never do a project with somebody that I'm shooting with for the very first time. All models have to go out and I shoot with them, and if I like the way they work, they like the way I work, then we move on to something else. So it could be me and a model and a makeup artist. It could be a clothing designer. I've had, you know, where we put a whole team together with makeup artists, hairstylists, models, couple models, clothing designer that wanted to showcase what she can do. And that's what it does. It benefits everybody. Everybody gets to use the images at the end. And for me, it could be, I could be using techniques. I could be using equipment that I've never used before. Or it could be the editing part of it, or it could be a lot of everything where I maybe it's something that I have done before, but I just want to hone it and make it better. So, you know, if you're out shooting a wedding, you're doing portraits and it's paid work, and that's great. That's not a project, okay? Because you're stuck within the confines of what somebody else wants. And although I have done some paid work that was challenging, and I learned something, always learn something from it. But what's nice is when you do a personal photography project, you take yourself to, hopefully the goal is to take yourself to another level to show people and show the world that I can do this. I can do this. It not only shows in the image, it shows that you know how to do planning, that you know how to deal with people in putting the whole thing together. There's a lot of research that goes in to personal photography projects. So there's many things about it. And what I'm going to do is, this is pretty much the end of part one. And in part two, I'm going to talk about my next personal photography project, which I'm extremely excited about. And because it is going to take, hopefully, to another level. Maybe not so much another level, but just a different angle. And with the way my video's set up and where I'm at now in my location here for editing and stuff, I'm hoping to do a lot of behind the scenes stuff on this project, and just keep doing some updates, because now that I'm doing this vlog posting and doing the video, it's a little bit different than the type vlog. So what I would like to do is, I'm not going to do every day, but as the weeks go by, I will talk more and more leading up to this particular project and let people see, because I get a lot of photographers that don't really know too much about how to go about a personal photography project, and they say, well, how did you talk to the model, or where did you find the model, and how did you get the makeup artist? And they have all these questions about nothing to do about a camera, but about like, where did you find this stuff? So this will kind of like show this is what goes into it, and I'll even show like how I research it and everything like that. Hopefully it'll be exciting for people to tune in and watch it a little bit. So okay, this is the end of part one. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Click subscribe and click like on the video. If you like this video, like it, but click subscribe, and then in the coming weeks, because this next project is probably, everything's tentative, but I'll talk about it in the next post, but it's going to be for September. Thank you everybody, and have a great day.